Hi guys, and today I am going to be showing you my my Destiny Hero Pendulum deck, which I have found to be extremely good and extremely helpful, and it's actually very consistent, and I have gotten out some of the monsters every game, and I thought that was pretty cool. I've only played about 4 games though using this deck, and I've only well, I won all of them, but I've only been able to... I haven't drawn into plasma at all, somehow. Not sure how that happened while I was whittling down my deck. But it did, and that was fine. So yeah, let's get started. You run the basic 9 Pendulum cards. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Magician of Astromancy, and Magician of Chronomancy. How Pendulums work are... if I draw into Pendulum Dragon first turn, I'll activate it. At the end of the phase, I get to add one of these guys to my hand. If I draw into Chronomancy, use it automatically because I cannot use it if I have a monster on the field when I want to use it. Astromancy, basic 1, and I can really special summon Blade Master, Doom Lord, and anything up to level 7 if I'm working with Chronomancy. And yeah, Pendulum Dragon is just a search of the deck, which is pretty simple. And this whole Pendulum 9 cards is a backup, just in case I need to use them. And it also helps me get these guys out on the field as soon as possible, which, because I can just special summon my entire field, essentially, if I get these 2 out and I have some of these in my hand. So yeah, that can easily swarm the field. I run 2 Destiny Hero Dogma and 2 Destiny Hero Plasma. With Destiny Hero Plasma, it's not normal summoned, it is special summoned, mind you, so I don't have to worry about that. I have to tribute 3 monsters, and yeah, that can work easily because I can just special summon anything whenever I want using these guys, which that's useful. Also, before I go any further, I'll go ahead and read the effects of this guy. It actually doesn't really matter, you can look over them real quick. It only applies to Pendulum monsters, which is why I run 3 and not just 1. For consistency, and because if I normal summon them, that card will be protected by these 2, or Pendulum Dragon, if it comes to it. Also, Pendulum Dragon, really neat monster effect. If this card attacks your opponent's monster, blah blah blah, monster effect. Any battle damage your opponent takes from this card involving this card and an opponent's monster is doubled. That effect only applies, however, against a level 5 or higher monster, which isn't written there, and it should be, but that's something that the developers need to fix. Destiny Hero Dogma. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by tributing 3 Destiny Hero monsters, which I can easily do. Well, just 3 cards in general, and one of which has to be a Destiny Hero monster. Cool effect, blah blah blah, sorry reading it over, I don't exactly know it by the top of my head. Right. If you still control this face-up card during your opponent's next standby phase after you special summon it, have your opponent's life points. Which, if you didn't realize, is very helpful, seeing as how 3400 attack and 1900, but gains the attack of an opponent's monster that you can equip to it. Which is why I don't run too much back row. Yeah, if I have the opponent's life points, if I get this out first turn somehow, which I can do, sorry, I'm saying a lot. Yeah, I'll have the opponent's life points, they'll have 4,000, and then I can just easily run over them with anything I have here. Dunker I could use, but I'll get into that later. Okay, on to Plasma's effect, finally. When this card is special summoned, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, equip that card to this card, and this card gains attack equal to half the attack of the equipped monster. So his basic attack is 1900. If I equip a monster with 2000 attack, it'll be 2900, and so on and so forth, which is really good, but mainly it is used with polymerization for this guy, which I'll get into when I get into the extra deck. I run one Destiny Hero Double Dude, just because it can't be special summoned, and I can just normal summon it pretty easily, and I believe it's the only card that I need to normal summon. I might check later to see if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure there's one other that I can do it with. Yeah. This card can attack twice during the battle phase, which is pretty good. And if this card is destroyed, since your last standby phase, you can special summon 2 Double Dude tokens, which both have 1000 attack, and this card must be in your graveyard to activate and resolve the effect. So I automatically get 2 tokens, which is basically the same thing as Double Dude. So I'm basically running 3 at the cost of 1, and that's pretty good for the card. I run 2 Malicious. I banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Destiny Hero Malicious, which is something that I can sacrifice for Double Dude, Dogma, or Plasma, if it comes to that, which it does normally, and it helps. I run 3 Diamond Dude. It's just something you run. Once per turn, you can reveal the top card of your deck if it is a normal spell card, which a lot of these are, except for that, and then the rest are, except for Space Typhoon. Send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. During your main phase, you can activate the effect. So really, I just get it, but I don't have to go through the hassle of getting it discarded or anything. Also, 1400 attack never goes wrong. Also, I can polymerization it for any of these guys, which is good. I run 2 Destiny Hero Dunker. You can send 1 Destiny Hero card from your hand to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage, which I can use for Malicious. Yeah. I run 2 Destiny Hero Fearmonger. During your standby phase, this card is in your graveyard. Because it was destroyed by battle and sent there since your last standby phase, target 1 Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. It's really just, if it gets destroyed, then I can special summon anything else that gets destroyed with it. So yeah, that's pretty good. If I believe... No, I'm wrong. I was gonna say, if it's Mirror Force, I think it'll still work, but no, I was wrong about that. I run 1 Destiny Hero Captain Tenacious once per turn during your standby phase. You can target 1 Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle, and special summon that target. But this card has to be on the field when it is destroyed, which is why I only run 1, because it's not as helpful as say, Fearmonger, so... Yeah, but same effect, so it's not bad. I run 2 Destiny Hero Doomlord, just in case it's the first draw and I don't have anything good. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, banish that target, and in 2 turns they get it back. So that's pretty good. Okay, I run 2 Destiny Hero Blade Master. During your opponent's battle phase, you can discard this card. All face-up Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 800 attack. Meaning that I can just 1-turn kill using Dogma. Second turn if they don't have any cards. Which is really OP, and really good at the same time. I do run 2. That is also just the special summon, which I can do with all of the following up to here, and these 2. And that's... Okay, I run 3 Polymerization. Polymerization, I can just fuse 2 or more cards from my hand or field, and special summon a monster from the extra deck occurring to the cards. I run 3 Destiny Draw. I can discard 1 Destiny Hero card, draw 2 cards. That basically gets me down 6 cards of the deck, and I can just get one of these guys pretty quickly doing it. Or I can just get rid of Malicious, or Fearmonger, or... yeah, just Malicious or Fearmonger. I do only run 3, so that's all I really need to do. I run 1 Dark City, because let's face it, I'm going to be attacking with Destiny Hero monsters at the end. So when a Destiny Hero monster attacks, if its attack is lower than the attack of the attacking target, the attacking monster gains 1,000 attack. So let's say I'm battling with Captain Tenacious. Their monster has 900 attack, mine only has 800. My monster will then be at 1800, and I will go over their card. Alright, I will run 3 Upstart Goblin. They gain 1,000 life points, but that's not too big, because I get to draw a card with it, which just runs through the deck easily, gets me Dogma or Plasma, or any of the Pendulum cards. I run 3 Hand Destructions as well, to get through the deck. I run 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. That's just in case any spell cards that are continuous, or just anything that I want to get rid of that's face down on the field that might bug me in the end. I run 3 Dark World Dealings. Each player draws 1, then discards 1. Gets me through the deck quicker for these guys on the top row, which is it helps. Rail Decree. I run 3 because I always want to have 1 on the field. Negate the effects of all other trap cards on the field, and I run 1 Solemn Warning, which just negates any effect and destroys the card at the cost of 2,000 life points. Alright. For the extra deck, I use Polymerization on the following: Dogma and Plasma, and I get Destiny Hero Dragoon. Sorry, Destiny and Dragoon. Destiny Hero Plasma and Destiny Hero Dogma. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the following blah 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 once per turn. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. During the standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 Destiny Hero card from your graveyard. Special summon this card. Meaning that I will automatically get rid of one of the following. Well, I'll actually be getting rid of both. Whoops. Just to use Polymerization. And if this card's destroyed, I banish one of the 2, and I special summon it again, and I can use the effect again. And really just get through the opponent. Along with, by that time that I've gotten both these guys in the graveyard by Polymerization, or just in my hand, I'll probably have another Destiny Hero card in the graveyard waiting, so I can just use this effect again. I run 3 Vision Hero Trinity, 3 hero monsters, which is just any of the Destiny Hero cards, which is good. During the turn this card is fusion summoned, its attack is double its original attack. Fusion summoned card can attack 3 times during each battle phase. This card cannot attack your opponent directly. So really, I have, this is all about draw power, so I'm definitely going to have, and special summoning. So I'm definitely going to have a bunch of them on the field, so I always want, a backup just for destroying opponent's monsters, which is Trinity. Then I can just attack directly with other cards. I run 3 Vision Hero Adoration, 2 hero monsters. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and 1 face-up hero monster you control, except this card. The targeted monster loses attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the selected monster. So, I get out Vision Hero Adoration, I get out Dogma at the same turn, coincidentally. I'll use Adoration's effect to target one of the opponent's face-up monsters, and that monster loses 3,400 attack and 2,400 defense, and I'll basically run all over it. Alright, I run, and those were the fusion summons of the deck, and here are the Xyz summons of the deck, which I can only have 15 cards, so would have put in more 4s and 3s, but I couldn't. So yeah, I run 3 Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis. That is just for the getaway cards that I have there. You can edit that if you want and add more level 4s, but I feel like all you need are these 2 for the rank 4s. Oh, by the way, I'm going to read its effect. This card effect can only be applied while it has an Xyz monster material. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, target 1 card your opponent controls to destroy that target. During each of your end phases, detach 1 Xyz material from this card. So for 2 turns, I can attack the opponent's monster, or just attack them directly. At the end of the battle phase, I can just target 1 card and destroy it. Also, can't be destroyed by Mirror Force, etc., Bottomless, etc., Torrential, etc. So that is really good. I run 3 of those, even though I probably don't need it and I should edit that out later. But it doesn't really matter. I run 2 Maestro the Symphony Jin. Once per turn, you detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face-down defense position. That is just in case I don't get out the Pendulums or these guys. And I just kind of have these guys on the field that, well, I can just use. So yeah, that's good for that. Just like they have a stronger monster, I'll just use Maestro's effect. Alright. And I run 1 Granosaurus for these 5. So yeah, 2 level 3 monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, inflict 1,000 damage. So really, that's just good for late game, like my field's already full, may as well deal some extra damage. And that's why I run that. I don't really need it because this card's effect is just getting rid of monsters. This card's effect is just special summoning monsters from the grave, and this card is just discarding it, so that's why I only run 1. So yeah, and I'm gonna duel real quick and show you just how good this deck can be, and just how strong it is, and I'll get back to you guys in a second when I find a duel.